favorite uncle. We're back with Lazarus, episode 4. Let's jump right into it. And before we begin, y'all, I know I'm late with this video. However, I had a final to study for, which I got an A on, which I got an A in the class. So holla at your boy. Now, y'all, of course, the episode pretty much begins, y'all, with like a monologue that's going to tell us what the episode is going to be about. And this particular episode is all about the kids taking Hapna, which I'm not surprised, y'all. I work with kids. Kids do drugs. Kids do drugs. Why do they do drugs? Because they're depressed, they have anxiety, and they're sad, just like grown people. I know grown people can't figure out why kids are sad and depressed. I'm like, you were in high school. Go on social media. They have social media now, so it's about to be amplified. So the episode begins with them finding out that there's a guy named Sam who pretty much is in contact with Skinner because he knew exactly when he was going to make an announcement and that stock was going to fall and he was going to come up in the money. Then they search his social media. Here's the thing, y'all. Let this be a cautionary tale to never do drugs. Just do not do drugs. Because I'd be in that universe like, oh, Josh, you think you better than us because, you didn't do Hapna? Sure do. I sure do think I'm better than you because I didn't do Hapna. Y'all gonna be dead and I'ma still be here. And I'ma be here by myself, so then I'ma want to go take it, but I'm not. Because I want to continue to be better than you. Y'all, that is a good question. Y'all, they got Leighton in a dress. Why y'all got him in a dress? And they had the nerve to say, we don't know what he likes. Well, what's that supposed to mean? What y'all think he into? Okay, so this is random. So I'm not necessarily a club person. Like, I don't like going to the clubs. Do not invite me. Now, if there's a buffet, holla at your boy. But a club, no. However, I've always wanted to go to clubs like this that are like borderline rave. So I always wanted to go to a rave. And this is kind of like, because it's giving lo-fi aesthetics. This is kind of like healing a part of me that's like, okay, I need to be there. I'm going to be there soon. Okay, y'all, so here's the thing about Leighton in this. Okay, he's dressed terrible as a woman. Y'all got him dressed like he going to Sunday school at 9 o'clock. Going to breakfast at 7. Just so they can make the prayer before the Sunday school. That's at 9 o'clock. Why didn't you put it in some sexy clothes so he can be chosen? He dressed like he is going to Sunday school, a Little House of the Prairie. Who is encouraging that? If I would have saw that outfit and that wig, I'd have been, come on. Come. Uncle love you. He gonna set you up. He gonna make you look nice. He gonna make you look decent so you can do what we need you to do. Got him looking like he about to go to Little House on a Prairie, prayer night, watch service. My God. Leighton's like, come dance with me to make it look obvious. Are you telling me you can't dance? He's like, I'm black. I can dance. Peep this melanin. Now, I will give Chris that. She's acting dumber than a box of rocks, which men in this situation love girls that are dumber than a box of rocks. She's playing that part well. Y'all just... If you know, you know. Y'all, Sam is out here drugging women. Now... Y'all, we're going to have to talk about this. Y'all got to get on my soapbox, so just bear with me. Uncle love y'all. Got to get on the soapbox. So, a lot of times, a lot of people just throw out common sense and critical thinking when it comes to famous people, people with celebrity, people with power. Because if this was Joe Schmo around the corner, would they be so willing to accept the abuse, the name calling, and the special punch? Absolutely not. But for some odd strange reason, because this man is rich and famous, they're all for, yeah, let's just drink something that we know is drugged and laced. Yeah, let's go be berated and have our name, be called up out of our names and all that. And yeah, let's go get down, talked on. And I'm like, we gonna have to do better if we want to get taken seriously. Now, y'all, we get this good fight and chase scene. And we got Chris who had to beat up Sam because Sam thought he drugged her. And she was like, baby, these little cheap drugs you tried to use to drug my drink. Oh, God, they don't work on somebody like me. Y'all, I think Chris on drugs. I think Chris was a hardcore drug addict because that's the only way to describe it, y'all. She was doing stuff she had no business. Harder than Hapna. Well, y'all, Axel was able to shoot him down, which is good though, because I was like, wait, they about to run into to the bridge with the people in it? But nope. They ran into the water. So y'all, we end with them realizing that Sam and Visionary had nothing to do with that, and that Delta Medicinal knew exactly the dangers of Hapna because they still put it on the market. Y'all know these pharmaceutical companies is out for their money, but y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and come back.